Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Loving greeting from me to all, and especially Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu to all Muslim ladies and gentlemen around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we talk about another really important and really crucial kind of issue from this modern world. So without any waste of time, we move to our topic. Ladies and gentlemen, if we look at this modern world and especially the non-Muslim world, each and every day you can see that the non-Muslim world relates terrorism, violence, and crimes with Islam. These people relates. And so mostly people spread misconceptions in the society about Islam, and they start anti-Islamic movements. And sometimes if you see that in the non-Muslim states, if the person starts to writing anti-Islam books, and these kind of persons use any bad kind of words and relates with Islam. For example, some people write in their anti-Islam books, they says that Islam says to kill the non-Muslim. And couple of days ago, I was reading that any famous non-Muslim personality, he write in his book that Muslim will not go to heaven, Muslim will not go to paradise if they not kill any of the single non-Muslim. Means if Muslim will not go to paradise if they do not kill the non-Muslims. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just bad. This is wrong kind of point of views, and these are the negative agendas and misconceptions about Islam. It's just these agendas. They use these kind of negative agendas just to show you the blur image of Islam on your TV screens. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we will talk about real image of Islam. I want to show you the real image of Islam, and we talk about these negative kind of agendas which you see on your TV screens every day. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, the non-Muslim says that Islam promotes terrorism, violence, and crimes in the society. But ladies and gentlemen, this is misconception. Islam introduced the international peace charter in this world. Islam supports peace. Islam is against terrorism. Islam is against violence. Islam is against crimes. This is the one point about Islam. This is the fact about Islam. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the pre-Islamic states, the peoples were thirsty of the bloods, and the crimes, murders, terrorism were really common in pre-Islamic society. But Islam comes and introduce the international peace charter and introduce the international peace system. And Islam introduced the peace in this world and says that Islam says that killing someone is prohibited in Islam. Islam introduced this model. Killing any innocent person without any reason is prohibited in Islam, and Islam declare murders or killings is as a bigger sin. And Islam give respect to every self. Islam give respect to every self, either they are Muslim or non-Muslim. Islam give respect to them. Ladies and gentlemen, if we look at the hadiths, the sayings of Prophet Muhammad al-Islam, there are lot of hadiths, there are lot of sayings of Prophet Muhammad al-Islam which are really useful for us in the modern Muslim world and the non-Muslim world for the prevention of the crime rates, for the prevention of terrorism, for the preventions of evil from our society. Look at the hadiths, look at the sayings of Prophet Muhammad al-Islam. One of the famous companion of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, named Hazrat Ans radiallahu anh, he narrated that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that one of the biggest sin after polytheism, one of the biggest sin after shirk is that if you kill any innocent person, is one of the biggest sin. Ladies and gentlemen, in another hadith, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that if the creation of the heavens and the earths comes together to kill any innocent person, so God will send all these creatures to hellfire. Ladies and gentlemen, think about this. The peoples who are killing innocent personalities in this modern world without any reason. And another point, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, look at the hadiths, look at the sayings. Another point is that God will not show his mercies for the peoples who kill innocent persons in this world. Another point, the Muslims, this is really useful for the Muslims. The Muslim who kill any non-Muslim personality without any legal judicial reason. Muslim kill non-Muslim, so the Muslim will not feel the smell, the fragrance of the paradise. This is the punishment for this Muslim, because they kill non-Muslim without any judicial reason. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the international peace model of Islam. Islam not support terrorism. Islam not support violence. Islam support peace. Islam wants that the earth is the peace is spread on the all earth. The peace spread on all the world, on all this planet. This is the model of Islam. And ladies and gentlemen, another question raised in the mind of people is that if Islam introduced this peace model, so why Islam gave commandment for jihad, commandment about jihad? Ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of misconfusions about jihad in the non-Islamic states. First, look at what is meant by jihad. If we talk about jihad, one of the important thing comes in the mind of a non-Muslim, that the people thinks that, oh goodness, jihad is just the effort from atom bombs, from missiles to fight with non-Muslim. This is called jihad. But no, ladies and gentlemen, if you do any of the single effort to stop the evil, if you do any of the single effort against the evil from your society, this is also called jihad. For example, if you are a content writer, you write content and you are sure that your content is really beneficial for your society. It is really beneficial if we look at from this religious point of view and from worldly point of view. Your content is really beneficial for your society. So it is called jihad. It is called jihad with pen. Another point, ladies and gentlemen, if you are unmarried and you control your sexual desires, it is also called jihad. And this is called jihad bin nafs, jihad with your own self. And ladies and gentlemen, if we talk about the jihad with atom bombs, with swords, and with missiles, etc., this is the peak stage of jihad. The need for this jihad is when the non-Muslims criticize, non-Muslims attacks on our Islamic states and our women and our old peoples, our children. It's really difficult to survive in our own country. And the non-Muslims attacks on our women, attack on our personalities, and attack on our religious values, our religion. So we do jihad at this moment, because it's psychological perspective that if someone attack on you, for example, if Australia going towards New Zealand and attack on New Zealander, so what do you think? New Zealand silence? No, at the time New Zealand would not show silence, and they do opposite reaction and they do attack on the Australians. because it's psychological phenomena. Because if someone attack on you and other person also attack on you, this is the this is the point. And and we secure our peoples, we secure our females and children from our society, and that's why it's our reaction from the jihad. Ladies and gentlemen, hopes the mindset clear in your mind. The topic is finished now. Thank you so much. Wama tawfiqi illa billah.